Attention please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. It won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I like. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat?
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment. Hey, keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Oh my god. This guy, okay, I kinda like this guy. Good to know that some people are able to
Welcome back.
Fabian.
I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast,
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just
Right,
the nature of the inn, isn't it?
Right.
Information
I'm
is our
playing
lifeblood.
games with Sanford takes.
I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
Oh,
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
we'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
These guys would find it. Oh, if you think that's annoying, wait. Thank God they have not met Batman. Knowing him, he has a contingency plan. He has a contingency plan for his own death and reserves, but also contingency plans for all his allies and everything. Probably he has a contingency plan for his breakfast. This turns into some kind of monster in the morning.
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Come on, can't you let her give all the titles?
Oh, well,
Pleasantries.
concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
That makes sense.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
I don't know, Rella. I don't know. I don't know that. We've got to find that out. Please tell me we get the answer.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
First up.
Oh, yeah?
I should go work on some of the other stuff. Maybe figure out how.
Well then.
Say there.
Okay, now if only it seems like I might be close for Katarina. I doubt I can. I feel like you're probably one that do. Monsterology Scala? Enemy analysis in Squad Bell is now more detailed. The party, you can now study the wizard. Okay. Warrior Legend introduces a mag class for starting Warrior Legend. Oh, thank God, I'm gonna need that. The spirit, minstrel attacks the human type. Oh! That'll be good. Okay. So
What
Okay,
is
now
it?
let's see. Where are you?
Oh, I am grateful. Luis's damn private army.
Oi there!
Wasn't there something that allows you to get the mag?
Hey, listen!
Hello there.
Now then.
I'll do 3 as well. I think of that.
Hello there.
Oh, okay, let's see. What can
Hey, listen!
Let's make it armor.
This is on sale.
This would be good to get.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now then. Now then.
That will be quite enough.
All right then.
Let's go.
But
Closure, oh closure.
What am I gonna do?
Eh? I love it.
I'll come back to scroll later. First,
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Back again. Farewell.
Right.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
I can't believe...
Something up? Oh. Oh, jeez.
I can't believe it.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
All right then. Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
okay, 6,328.
I love it.
Yeah. Aye. All right.
So, let's roll.
Whew.
But that's...
Huh?
You know that person, Straw?
Rangeeth?
Wow.
Hold on.
Truth is, however,
That's...
I...
Wow.
Hmm.
If so,
I see. I see. Oh, definitely.
Sure, but...
Hmm.
Straw.
Huh? Hmm.
It'll be fine.
You. Thanks. I feel more courageous when I'm with you. Huh. Let's head back.
What is it? Amazing.
Yeah. Oh.
You mean clear water, red grass.
You're a big help. Yeah. You're a big...
Next up is... Oh, right!
Then let's say it's a hidden secret resource.
In that case.
Whoa! I knew it!
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's see if I can find Hulken.
The announcement is soon.
No.
Okay, so probably good. Was that a butterfly? No, I must be going crazy.
Say there.
What is it? Oh, I am grateful.
Oh, why?
Oh, I can just go to her. Not right now. I will first go. Oh, get the.
Whoa!
I have a feeling that I.
Oi there!
Oh.
Hey, listen. That will be quite enough. Excuse me. Appreciate it.
Gonna be tough.
I see.
That
will be quite enough.
I will, but I can't right now.
And what is it you want?
Yeah? That reminds me.
That will be quite enough. This is the pit.
I just can't stop.
What you need?
That reminds me.
You're not serious.
Oh, me.
What's happened? What's happened?
Welcome. Come again.
I can't believe
It's quite fresh. How to handle this?
Cheers.
How to handle this?
Can't believe it.
Why did this happen?
Oh there.
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Thanks, Julia.
Why did this happen?
No,
Young man! Young man!
I can't believe it.
Oh.
now time to find Hulk. Okay, so
Ah,
you're in-
'tis you. Hail. The truth is,
see.
All right. All right.
Certainly.
Well.
Surely you jest.
Rotanth?
Nice to meet you.
Huh.
Hmm?
Absurd.
You!
What?
Yes. And? Whoops.
Oh.
Sorry.
Listen.
I... I have not the luxury of regret.
I should really find out.
Pardon me.
Hmm? Very well. Yes.
What is it?
All right then. What now?
Yep, memo.
What now?
Memo. Oh, I don't.
what is it?
Yeah. You're a big help.
Okay, I do have all the ingredients.
Next up is... Oh, right!
I'm gonna say that's
No.
Exactly!
Speaking of cooking already
You did it!
Now then.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
I wonder if
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
honestly thought that boss battle was not really. And then make two
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty!
Did Forden say that? Did they want to so they don't think that anyone's going to be able to...
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
At least he is such encouraging everyone to try.
Anyone?
Even me?
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
That is a fair assessment.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
But hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word! Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent.
and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alcés in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't... She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding.
Whatever.
Hey!
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is all right.
I completely forgot I could.
Ridiculous. What is it?
How to handle this?
Sorry, but...
Hey!
You sound like a damn fool, you know that? Stop that at once!
I kind of just like that you can just sharpen your sword. That's cool.
I'm out of ideas. Aha. Ridiculous. Tournament?
Him? King?
Who'll take the crown? This is all right. How did I wind up here? This is all right. What in tarnation's going?
Look at that. This is all right. Now, how did I wind up here? Hello there.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name, but I pray.
and he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore, but I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again, hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
That is sweet. That is so sweet.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh,
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria. Yes, that's right.
Let's all sit down for some supper together.
Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive.
Even if that is the case, you still have some.
A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Like, I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
You don't
nearer.
actually hear you talk, Leon?
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime!
What show?
To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom! And we call it the Tournament for the Throne! Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
You and I gotta admit that does sound like a pretty good game.
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius's personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. You wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah! What are we supposed to do?
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Besides, the prince is...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
Ooh, that would actually be good.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Okay, that is definitely fair.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all?
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Good heavens. Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
We got that Maria down.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
This makes me happy. How it just warms like off a smile.
Now, We'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach...
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration.
This should be the place.
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions.
Oh,
There
that's
a problem?
a good point. Could be a child.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Even if that's the case.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He,
Could swear I've seen you. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with.
Oh, thank
Go on then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Arguably a good one, though. I would be a drag. How many point? How high of a rank I'd go for that?
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand.
Hang on. There's nothing but small...
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals, too.
I suppose I...
Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that.
Well, I'm going to
Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
You know, the Terminus monsters could very well be imply the existence of a niche. Not a human, but like any of the other tribes that have committed heinous acts.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Actually, yeah.
Maybe he just wants to...
We've got more important...
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Yeah, that is fair.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Very well. Oh, Sir Soldier? Why did I say Sir Soldier?
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Martira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
Very well, nice to meet you, Bart.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
Good question. Why can't?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure, eh? Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now.
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the con-
Very well.
What to do, what to do.
Oi, oi!
No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
No deadline, so I can.
Let's call it.
Okay, so I don't have a deadline, so I can take it my sweet time.
No registration is.
No, indeed. And we found ourselves.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. No. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that.
Well, I have. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the.
You don't.
Oh, no, I'm certain.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Huh. Fair. Fair point.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about that.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employment.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty con.
No, I still want to get that.
Let's rest.
Don't push yourself too much.
Now then.
I have a feeling I'll see you soon. I know they won't let me leave.
Well met, eh? What in the blazes?
Hey. Yeah.
Hello.
Fancy a bit of...
Good night. Can I come in?
Yeah. Why are you sleeping over the covers?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right.
And I wouldn't do
Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Take care, Maria.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you.
Oh yeah, you're technically not a knight anymore.
sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
You're my guest.
So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such text. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. But my dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wonder who that is.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Nice out. Okay, nice outfit. Oh, the guy might be that one character I met. What? I don't think I could.
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be a guide. Let my wish echo. Sad soul, far beyond the
Huh. One guy with that card, I afraid on the floor by myself.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues.
Oh, what's the term?
We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
Hey, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctis have in this race?
Most likely over.
Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Speak up.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
What?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound!
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
Oh, like...
The fallen king
God,
embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
I kinda like that Loveless.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
What? Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
I'm going to bet that is the...
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave! A land runner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash! Whoa!
Hulkenberg, is this who you got?
What the heck is that?
Is this who you got for?
Beautiful. So much for a first impression.
Yep, it is.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't!
Ha.
You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after
Thank you,
all.
Batman.
Right! I'd call that a full roster.
Well,
Ladies
good
and
argument,
gentlemen, race across the land.
Our land
Go!
runners.
Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the
Oh,
throne.
that is
Let the
hilarious
games
though, man.
begin.
I didn't mean... Wait, oh my god, is that the guy that gives us
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
that gives us the runner, or the gunner? Great, you got a running gun now.
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
That's all. We should
It's
really show the
incredible.
whole pocket is so you can just ride. With those like tiny, like tiny seatbelts. Oh, that'd be adorable. Seeing just like a little pocket. Woo! See, just like a little pocket with some. I'm sorry, something so cute. Notice that if it ever goes by, so definitely.
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's a good thing. You take a compliment. It's better to take compliments than take insults.
Let's see.
And we got some broken down.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let's see here. Whoa!
Hold on.
That's where you want to go.
This.
Wow!
Oh.
I figured I should click on different campsites first.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
Did this man, did we all convince this man to essentially be our pilot? And if I say, to be able to drive a gauntlet runner?
So this is what you use to talk with the driver. Convenient. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy.
Oh, thank God. Whew.
What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
I'm pretty sure the saying is the world is our oyster.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
You know him from Hulken?
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
Well, that is definitely interesting.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
I need to chat with this man. Oh, we're getting flashbacks here?
Neuras? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you...
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
Would you like...
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Good lord. That is oh, that is... Wow. Wow.
Is this... a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather... excessive, isn't it? Did you... really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... 'tis fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gaunt... Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Bit.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I
didn't even
suppose.
get a chance to,
We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention.
That is true.
Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's.
Yeah, that is.
I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
Well, good. As I stated already. Yeah, if you want to... The definition of a monster can very well apply to a man that to commit heinous acts.
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant.
That is also true, because most of the aspirants are just trying to find monsters and hope to survive.
Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Ah, that's good.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric.
Yeah, that.
But he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll
yeah,
get used to him. I suppose.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah?
just trying to be crazy. Throw us overboard. Toilet, washroom, pantry. Pantry? Ew. There's the kitchen. Let's see what the back deck looks like.
What's this?
So since it's kind of getting ship with legs attached.
Got it. Got it.
Come on. We got a washing machine in here.
This?
Hello?
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Hmm? This? Understood.
I will do one first.
Come on. Got it.
Hey, Pat. Increasing my HP would be good, but I want to increase my virtues.
Let's see.
actually?
Now we're talking.
What?
Not so much that, more so. I'd say it's more so that you seem to mature in a way of being able to admit it. Make voice this argument. It's hard to believe it.
So then...
Sweet!
I'm sure you know.
All right.
The Gauntlet Runner, protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Somehow I feel like that's not so true.
Your thoughts?
Hey.
I thought so.
Now then. Speaking of...
What's that about?
Oh, I see, I see.
They do say that a good king would... that a good king would indeed prepare for war, but never seek it out.
Then...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
True.
I knew it!
Well met. All right.
I'll raise my wisdom.
If so...
How can you play chess in a Gauntlet Runner? That doesn't seem logical. I'm thinking...
I'd say... that's why.
Really.
Well...
Well...
Yes. True.
Now then.
Wisdom. Why, that's... All right.
I'll take care of peace and imagination next. Oh, I want to make sure I can get all those.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop.
Wow.
That's...
Certainly.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
I kind of like this nearest guy, not gonna lie.
Hey.
Yeah! Yeah.
Does this guy have an eidetic memory?
Hey there!
Huh?
Huh?
However...
All right.
I didn't... I may not need to spend the time with the...
The Gauntlet Runner monster. The
the
party,
Vulcan?
secure in
What?
their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Where is he?
Yep.
Now, where was I?
Do make yourself at home. I'm counting on you. It's conceivable. Adieu. Oh. You'll come again, won't...
I have a feeling that what's the pantry?
Hmm?
What's that? What are you talking about?
Sure.
No kidding.
All right.
I wonder if there's a way to increase the points after you sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I've missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
The hell?
What the? Did we just crash? Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
It must be from that
My star is rising! Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Yep.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
This hurt. Didn't miss out a lot.
Let's give Glodell a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
But if this helps,
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stop? Well, sorry. That gauntlet man. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second...
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Rather would be if you would have gone this time, but
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
Are you sure that is us that has chosen wrong, not you?
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me.
Oh,
now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
You would actually be more alongside us.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I won't hold back! The blade's edge! In the name of justice! Warrior! I'll crush you!
Observe. Oh, power of heroes! Is that all?
Kneel before him! What could you hope to achieve?
No! He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Seeker!
Better be sure.
Let's work together! Strike true! How's this?
Gotta have it. This is just
I shall fight as the
warrior!
hopefully this works. Since we only had to do it for this time.
Mockingbird badly wounded. Someone
this.
heal her. Hulkenberg's down. Get
What
her
could
back
you
up.
hope to achieve?
Hey,
Hulkenberg's down.
rewind time.
Someone help her get back in the...
Yep.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
Seeker! Here!
Stroll.
helpful as ever.
Prepare
Are you
yourself.
prepared?
Start
I'll
with
crush you!
punch.
With blade in hand! Is that all?
The Nightfall permission to draw the attention.
What could you hope to achieve?
Okay.
Take
Nice.
this!
I can.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with
Vitus
us.
power! Let me
My
help!
thanks.
Expose your sins.
You'll be dust!
Is everyone all right? I see you!
Mockingbird got them right
I will
in their
fight
weak
with
spot.
pride!
Is there another way?
Come forth, royal soul! The blade's edge!
Let's go!
Here's a weak spot.
What could you hope to achieve?
Okay, weakness. Okay.
Warrior!
I'll cut you down!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Mockingbird got them right
The
in their
freedom of a
weak spot.
wanderer.
Seeker! Wind! Fill up!
Be warrior! To him, no return. Place. Peasants!
Okay, you resist.
I would lose nothing by for the sake of my dear brethren. Now! Feel the right...
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother!
Get in there! Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone steal
Don't
things.
underestimate me!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
By this power, we can do this.
What's needed?
I shall fight as the noble. Are you prepared? Take that!
Observe the enemy. Let justice prevail. Charge!
Sanctism will reign!
He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Suppose this is it.
Stroll!
Sanctism
Someone
will
get
reign!
Well, so easily.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone
Come
get
forth,
him back on
Royal
his feet?
Soul! Fire!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs
It's
help.
not over yet. This should help.
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will reign!
Keep down.
Still
Get her back
fight.
up.
Not like this.
And I need to I'm going to need to start over that fight. At least now I know one.
Will you yield?
Let's change equipment.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
Let's go! Here!
I'm obliged.
Prepare
Are
yourself!
you prepared? The power of light!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
The freedom of a wanderer. I won't hold back! Burn!
What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Warrior!
Let me rethink. Let's make an end of it. I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
Is everyone all right?
Allies, together!
Not this skill. Let us fight as one.
Coordination is key.
What could you hope to
May not be
achieve?
great, but if I can
Take this! Damn it!
Let's set it up! Not this. Let's go! Let me help!
Now, what's the plan? I shall vanquish evil. I'll tear you down.
By the sworn oath of... I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Expose
spot.
your
They won't hold back! Here!
Thank you.
Tarkaza for Hulk.
I would lose nothing for the sake of my... No!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Get
brothers!
in there!
Is that all?
Kneel before him! Say it hard!
I'll not fall
I
so
won't
easily.
lose.
Someone heal her!
No holding back! Take that!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help. Peter got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
We'll do this together.
Hold nothing back!
Let's do this. Sanctism will rise!
Down! Get her back up!
This is God's
Everyone
judgment!
okay?
I can't give up
Gotta heal
now.
up!
Sanctism will rise!
Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet!
Like
okay,
this.
I got my plan is. I know how that one's weakness is. Okay,
I see.
we try this battle.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I'm all prepared.
Hold nothing back!
My thanks!
Thank you.
Cease your resistance.
No holding back! I'll cut you down! Sanctism is supreme! What could you hope to achieve? Take this!
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Join with me!
Let me help! You disgrace the Sanctus
Let's go.
way.
Scour!
Witness the power of Sanctism! What could you hope to achieve?
Hulkenberg's guard is
After
down.
me! I shall vanquish evil!
Observe the enemy. Knight! Not now. I'll stay my blade.
I will usher you to his
Won't hold
side.
back! Win! Still here?
Damn you! Ah! I'll crush thy heart! Resistance is futile! I would lose no for the sake of my... No!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Get
brothers!
in there!
I'll not
Hulkenberg's
fall
badly
so
wounded.
easily.
Someone heal her!
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's down!
Damn it!
Get her back up! Hulkenberg's down!
Come forth,
Someone
royal
help
soul!
her get back in the fight!
Still up?
Damn you! I shall vanquish evil! You'll be tougher than I thought. Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign!
Wasn't
Someone
enough.
get him back on his feet!
Okay. Weak to his defenses, and then attack. That's the.
Will you yield?
We try this battle. We try battle.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Lend me your strength. No, this won't work. I'm counting on you.
Behold! Go for it! My
Is
power!
everyone all come? Not now. Let us fight as one.
We'll team up! I shall seize my chance! What could you hope to achieve? Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
We'll do this together.
Go!
I call upon royal power within! What could you hope to achieve? Don't underestimate me!
Captain, they've got your defenses down!
Lend me your strength.
I'm counting on you!
I will fight. Scout! Still here?
Good chance! I would lose for the No!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Get
brothers!
in there! Stroll! Someone get him back on his feet!
Sanctism will reign!
Nothing.
Come at me!
Stroll got knocked out! Can anyone get him back
I
on
must
his feet?
Knight! This won't do. Let us fight as one. Perhaps not this. Let justice prevail. No. To safer ground! Knight! Is that all?
The
Seeker! Win!
Damn,
A tough one.
this. Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will
Only
reign!
a flesh wound.
I won't lose.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Charge! They yet cling to
Let's
light.
go.
Scour!
With the power of Sanctism. Sanctism will reign!
Burst badly wounded. Someone heal her. Who can burst down?
Can't give up now.
Sanctism will reign!
Not like this.
Okay, new plan. Essentially the same. Oh, train.
Do not forsake.
Okay, retry with this battle. Retry battle.
Don't forget about
To the rear guard.
petrification magic.
I'm all prepared. Maybe there's a better choice. The next one's yours.
Now, withdrawing! I call upon royal power within!
By the swan. To the rear, comrades! Lend me your strength.
Let me help!
Mockingbird got them right
Let's
in their
set it
weak
up.
spot.
I'm counting on you! Resistance is futile!
We did that. We did
Only a flesh wound.
What could you hope to achieve? Dear God.
He knows we can't attack him.
After me!
He's toying
Not
with
the
us.
right move. All yours.
By charging in!
Captain, they've got your
Let
defenses
us fight
down.
as one.
Let me help!
Mockingbird got them right in their weak
time for
spot.
some close
to go
combat.
to his side.
Seeker! Is there another way? Let's work together.
All right, let's go! Behold my power!
Hush and slash!
What could you hope to achieve?
Here they come. Okay.
Captain,
To safer
they've got
ground.
your defenses down.
Allies, together!
We'll team up!
I'll get some distance. Win!
Chance! I would live for the sake. Now!
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Get
brother!
in there. Dodged. Nice one,
Ha.
Captain.
Don't underestimate me! Go for it!
By moving to the front. Knight! Not now. Let us fight as one.
I'm counting on you! Witness me,
Forward.
brethren!
Let's go. Scout!
Sanctism will reign! Take this!
This is nothing.
Time to go offense. Are you prepared? I'll crush you! Know
Knight!
your place.
Not now. Join with me.
Peasants! We'll team up!
Worthy
Damn
foe
you.
after all.
Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I'm sorry.
Captain's down.
Take this! What can I do?
Help him back up.
I shall vanquish evil. So, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of Sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ha! I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Hey! Good. What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Not fine.
I guess you survived. Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Okay.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember...
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But... I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Well, given the fact that we had the honor, since he new to the entire, to the capital.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand?
Okay, I kind of love this side of
on behalf
Falkenberg.
of this group, I...
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did...
Hey, up there!
Holy shrimp!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Wow. Just wow. Luis?
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another camp.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for
In
the
a way.
throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated.
I want to help you.
Oh? You fight in my...
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic
That is
without
true.
igniters.
Please, I know we can help you.
Oh,
we want nothing
you
more
just
than to see
hear
your
how
vision realized,
hatred
Lord
to
Luis.
this, that's in their own voices.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then you can't change the world without power.
That
After all.
is...
If you can manage that...
We are not going to team up with you.
See you, loves.
See you, Judah. She's so sweet person.
Don't think this changes anything.
Trust me, Gliddell. You can go.
Come on, Hector!
No, I'm not gonna say that. I want to say that, but I'm not gonna say that. I want to say that.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladell. Even
Yeah.
should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Oh, believe me, I don't want him.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the
Yes,
nation we're a
let's.
force to be reckoned with.
I wonder how the other contestants
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion,
that just call us
the
chirping
gauntlet
birds?
runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
What's wrong, Gareth?
Did you hear that?
Kind of hard not to hear it.
It's
It goes.
over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
What say we go check on him?
This,
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic?
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding.
Okay.
Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
Okay, that... I think I kind of get what you're saying. For the most part.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet. There was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius.
Okay, that's a bit.
Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
You could try getting him to show you again.
I somehow feel like...
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's the...
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro.
This one's important.
No, heroes sounds good to get. I mean, to
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You gotta do like the mechanical looking balloons. What? Oh, that. Yeah.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
We may not know at the time, but this gambit might be our only chance. Ooh, that's bad scenery.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Yeah,
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Maybe they're wrong.
Ach, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased.
Who is Lady Joanna?
Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Uh-oh.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
I love how he does it.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ooh, tempted.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Okay, I'm a
Oh, good. Larval innards.
I mean, I would try it. I'd probably try it. Kind of yeah, let's try.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Most likely.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great. What is with that smile? Not you two.
It's sort of put on a it's sort of put on a smile. That's right. Don't want to be rude.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is...
There's a runner.
Oh. Let's...
There's a runner.
Let's see.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
I have so many questions.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms.
This could really be a prank.
Now, please,
This is a prank.
dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Wow,
Now, let's go.
Can you be any more against us?
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Aye.
Pleasure to see you.
Got a moment?
Where's the stuff? Where are the guests?
Look at that.
Right? Good
I
night.
can't think of anything else I have to do. I tried with everyone I could. I tried to head outside and couldn't.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, it's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
This is where we will end off today. For the Zorba. For we defeated Zorba. And we have made it to Martira. Take care, everyone.
What now?
Can I feel Henge yokai? It is time for us to head on and disappear for the time being. So long.